Hopefully this will work better.
No.
And we can talk for more than 30 seconds.
No.
Good on you.
Get on me? Okay.
Get on the peen.
Oh yeah, you should breathe like that, like forever.
Bless his mom for waiting in line to buy those Jordans.
Watch the Jordans, yo. Jesus was born in a barn. You get out and push the car.
Hey, did you know that logic is biracial?
No. Actually, I'm like the only one who doesn't talk about how I'm biracial. You know, like I'm biracial. What? It's crazy. So what made you want to start a rap career? Well, I'm biracial. No.
What the hell?
No.
Did you know that the perfect girl doesn't exist? No, rip. Rip. Rip, 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 rip. Rip, 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 rip.
What's up? This is the WIPPY Skykicker Podcast. We're about to talk about things that involve basketball or our channel.
No.
I too like to breathe.
That's weird. Wow, this is depressing.
That's good.
No, it's not.
Oh, okay.
When has that ever been good? Answer me that, Batman. Oh, Batman, you are a fat man. I'm gonna drop my slacks and... oh, God. Mm-hmm.
Easy.
Hey.
Welcome to Dead Inside Land. I'm Dead Inside.
Welcome to the jungle. Let's talk about love. Building
Okay,
an
now
NFL stadium in Fortnite. Scab on my dick. Hey, scab on my dick. Never do this if you are a white person. 3 signs you shouldn't pick him.
Pick him. Okay.
When you're dead inside and you just want to die.
Okay.
Mo Salah prank. That wasn't a very solid prank.
Get obliterated.
I'm biting my lip now.
Mm.
Panda, 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 panda,
I ordered Mountain Dew, not a Fanta.
That moment when you realize you're not drinking a lemonade, someone has merely peed into a glass. And you're upset that it took you drinking the entire thing to figure that out.
You're even more upset that you want more.
China's Jack the Ripper sentenced to death. Jiao Shenyang, 75, who's been compared to the notorious Victorian-era serial killer Jack the Ripper, was sentenced to death for murders of 11 women.
Oh.
T-Pain opens Wisconsin University.
Yeah, those are related.
Neymar. Airline ends its skirts-only policy after 70 years. Well, what am I gonna look at the plane now? No?
No.
Oh god, I think a war is about to start.
Ooh. But what side will you be on?
I swear to god, someone's gonna have to move into the basement just because I don't want to have to go through World War III every time someone gets tired.
I don't know. World War III could be fun.
Okay. Cardi B's flow over the beat.
Randy Candy on the beat? No? Okay.
I should have just been careful, so it'd actually be Cardi B careful. I needed new Cardi in my life. Also, she is killing these covers. Be careful, a smash. Every junior high and high school girl gonna rock with this one. Too many lines for them to quote. I don't care. Occur.
That moment when you forget to blink.
Wig flew to Arkansas. What is this, America?
What do you mean, Arkansas?
This cop grew up in the hood. Tells teen to throw hands and won't arrest him after it. Let's be honest now. I would legit pick Michael Bolton over Lil Uzi Vert any day.
Oh, that Jack Sparrow.
Captain Sparkles has a new channel where he just does workout stuff. What the hell happened to YouTube?
Got spicy.
He also does cars.
How do you do a car?
You stick your dick in the exhaust pipe, no shit.
Ah. Well, I didn't think I would stick shit in the exhaust pipe.
Why not?
That's weird.
That's weird, but sticking your dick in it's not.
I mean, you're gonna start the car and shit's gonna shoot out of the back.
I guess it's better than your dick. Yeah, start it. Just get some heat going. There we go. That's the stuff.
I just needed to get it started, that's all I want. Come back. Where are you going? Come back, I need you. Just start the car. You can ghost ride it, it's fine.
In that podcast I was talking about, you also said that Jennifer Lopez was your celebrity crush. I was listing all like the Disney characters, and you're like, Jennifer Lopez. Minecraft.
Shit, the Minecraft video.
Just my celebrity crush.
Minecraft? He's gonna do some Minecraft stuff? No. If you're looking at my channel, I'm sure you've noticed that there's pretty much every Minecraft video that I removed, and it's back. You know, I said originally that I was gonna put it on the archive channel. Yeah, I figured out that was a little bit harder than I thought it was gonna be.
I like how in this video, the old Sky does Minecraft, who's now apparently called Adam, he is talking about how he's not going to do Minecraft videos anymore, but he's just like low-key walking around like the most expensive mansion I've ever seen, and he's just not even saying anything about it. And what? This is the best joke I've ever seen. Sky did Minecraft. Sad song was Fire Brother. Wish I heard more of Adam on it though. You definitely have beautiful music future in music. No. Stick it to the man. I wish you all the best. I wish people were saying that about me. But I don't... Project Happiness, Episode 1. More like Project Shut the Fuck Up.
Episode done.
Yes! Oh, God, what the hell?
You know, it's great. I get to go back to work at 8 tomorrow.
Why?
Because it doesn't stay open late on Saturdays, so they're like, all right, you coming early.
But
Like,
why are you
that's
working at all on the
stupid.
weekend?
Because my section of the warehouse is cancer.
Okay. When do you work to?
4:45.
Wow. It's like you want to be depressed.
Yeah. I just feel weird if I'm not, you know? I'm like, there's too much happiness here. Like, another me just made of darkness just comes out of my body and takes all the happiness. It's like, no, you can't have that. I'm like, come on, man. Yeah. Rip. Today for breakfast, I had an entire bag of M&Ms and then had a Monster. I was quite wide awake, passed out.
Nice.
I was like shaking, but also tired.
Okay. I read a story about a guy who drank a bunch of caffeine and then drank a 5-hour energy and died. And I was thinking about you while I was reading it.
Hey. It's like, hey, is Andrew dead yet? No? Dang it. I had to take his skin.
At least if you're dead, then I
biggest-
don't have to worry about you anymore.
The biggest twist of all time. You take my skin to become Kyla's husband.
We were the prisoners the whole time.
Can you at least sound like you want to be alive?
I mean, I'm getting depressed thinking about your life. When I got back from my trip, I didn't sleep the night we got back, so the following day at work I felt like death, but I was okay for the most part. And when I got back, I fell asleep. I'm just thinking about if you're so tired that you have to drink like monsters and 5-hour energies to stay awake, there's probably something wrong. But you know, it's not like you're gonna change.
Yes. I just scream internal screaming all the time.
Wow.
It's great.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm. The voices, they just don't go away.
Mhm.
What? That's normal, right?
What?
Who?
Lil Dicky got 60 million views in 2 weeks.
Ooh.
AKA the independent variable.
That was a bit late.
What?
What?
You gotta save that money.
I'm sitting here spending like all my money
Why?
because I actually have money now, and I don't have good management skills when I start having a
Yeah, that's
huge
what I
flow of it.
that's what I did when I first got my money, and then I took all the money out of my bank, and then since there wasn't any money in my bank, they started taking money to cover it, So I was like hugely in debt, and I was like, oh yeah, I should probably put some more cash in there. So now I just don't
Nice.
spend any money. Too scared to. Also, there's just nothing that I bought was actually worth buying. So I just don't spend money anymore.
Nice.
It's like Steam games that I haven't played yet.
Mm.
And Star Wars bucks, whatever they're called.
Do you need to be spending all your money on these cartel coins?
Do you need to be spending all your time
Beating the fuck out of your dick.
a cupcake?
My dad was like, I can't pick you up tonight because we'll be gone. Then I found out from my mom that he's in Chicago, and I'm like, oh, okay. Just, told me that, my dude. So I just ended up Ubering downtown, eating at Ian's alone, and then riding the bus home.
Nice. You should have called me. We could have had a date.
I was like, yo, DTF.
Nah, never on the first date.
Alright, we'll have 2 dates in one night.
You wish.
Alright, one at night and one the next morning.
You wish.
Oh, it's gonna happen whether you like it or not.
Oh, Christmas tree. Oh, Christmas tree. That is cultural appropriation. Shut the fuck up.
So alone.
Harvey J. Ballsucker.
Let's think of Nick's dad screaming, you cocksuckers.
So I have a feeling you probably won't be able to play Borderlands or anything tomorrow.
Probably not.
Cool.
Unless we do it at like 5.
Well, I have
to be home at 5.
I have to do something at 4.
No, yeah, great. Perfect.
Also, then even after that, I'm probably gonna watch the March Madness game. So
It's,
yeah, it's gonna go well. How is there a Shopkeep 2? Shopkeep 1 didn't even finish in development. How kinky are you? Quiz time.
it's that time of the night.
You know, the funny thing is, I always assume that everything's going really poorly with, like, Nick and William. And then I talk to them and everything's fine. But your situation is always much worse than I assume it is. You really know how to outdo my imagination.
Yeah. I go above and beyond in sadness.
None of that was English. I've been sounding a bit Adam Sanders.
Yes. I do not slay. I do not
Wakanda
kill
forever.
people.
Wakanda forever.
Slay the condiment gang. Gang?
Gang. You was never gang. You was never one of us. Would you say you're happy, Andrew?
What is happy?
I don't know. Do you feel fulfilled? Do you feel enjoyment in life?
Sometimes.
Oh.
Only when I'm alone. What?
I'm gonna look up pictures of beautiful women.
Ooh, yeah. Do you have the lube ready?
Honestly, this is not fulfilling me, conversation-wise.
Well,
Alright, let's see.
you saying you don't feel happiness?
Not from you.
Ooh.
Oh, come on. The first person I look up, and I go to their Instagram, and their picture is the picture of with Drake. Ugh. He follows me everywhere. He's trying to be me. I'm telling you. Every 5 seconds, I feel dead inside.
Join the club.
Oh. I was joking, so.
Oh.
Yeah. You're all alone. What's new?
Don't make it worse.
Hey.
What's new,
Nothing's
Scooby-Doo?
changed.
I can't afford new clothing.
But I thought you were working. Why are you torturing yourself if you can't even afford new clothing? God, this is so depressing. Usually when I talk to my friends, I enjoy it, but...
I just fill you with sadness.
yeah, I mean, this is just... God.
Just unnecessary sadness and anger.
There's something wrong with you, Andrew. Most people try to fix their problems when they have them. Just saying.
I just make them worse.
Man, you don't even make them worse. You just, like, stay the status quo. That's another thing that I was listening to on the podcast is, at the time, I was saying I was in a really bad place mentally, and I was saying, you know, when life gives me lemons, I wait and see if life wants to do something with the lemons. But we've, like, swamped places now. When life sets those lemons down on the table, you're like, is he coming back? Or... Because I'm not touching those.
I just flipped life off, and it's like, no.
Anyway. That's a good question. What is happiness? What is Bitcoin? What is haptic feedback? I don't even know. Happiness is translated from Greek concept of... it refers to a good life, or flourishing, as opposed to an emotion. I like how the way they used happiness in a sentence is she struggled to find happiness in her life.
That's so sad.
Happiness
And relatable, but sad.
is not feeling good all the time. Skeptics have often asked whether a person who uses cocaine every day is happy. If feeling good all the time were our only requirement, then the answer would be yes. However, recent research suggests that an even-keeled mood is more psychologically healthy. You see how they said even-keeled mood rather than absolutely fucking miserable all the time? Healthy mood in which you achieve great heights of happiness regularly. After all, what goes up must come down. Furthermore, what stays down should stay down forever. Furthermore, when you ask people what makes their lives worth living, they rarely say anything about their mood. They're more likely to cite things that they find meaningful, such as their work or relationships. Recent research even suggests that if you focus too much on trying to feel good all the time, you'll actually undermine your ability to feel good all the time. In other words, no amount of feeling good will be satisfying to you, since what you expect all the time isn't physically possible for most people. Happiness is not being rich or affording everything you want.
I mean, it sort of is.
Let's see what they have to say. While living below the poverty line certainly makes it hard to be happy, beyond that, money does not appear to buy happiness. Imagine you unexpectedly get $10,000 a year raise. While you would certainly be excited in the short term, it would only be a matter of time before your expectations change. Yeah, exactly. To fit your new budget. It's like, before you know it, you're just as happy as you were before the raise. This holds true for new houses. There's a reason that millionaires are all miserable people, Andrew. This holds true for new houses, new cars, new gadgets, and all other materials goods that people spend so much time pining for. The only exception to the rule is when you spend your money on experiences with other people. So if you took that extra $10,000... fuck you, and spent it on some weekend getaways to new and exciting places with your friends or family, then you might get happier. However, this is rarely how people choose to spend windfalls. Happiness is not a final destination. The old adage of "are we there yet" is often applied to discussions of happiness, as if a person works towards happiness and one day arrives. Contrary to popular belief, however, unless you are one of the few who won the genetic lottery and are naturally happy, it takes regular effort to maintain happiness. We know you didn't win that lottery. Most established techniques for becoming happier, keeping a gratitude journal, for example, are habits, not one-shot events, and most life events that make us happy in the short term, like getting married or being promoted, fade over time as we adapt to them. Wow, getting married, that's depressing.
So faded.
What is happiness? The research suggests that happiness is a combination of how satisfied you are with your life, for example, finding meaning in your work, and how good you feel on a day-to-day basis. Both of these are relatively stable. This is our life. That is, our life changes and our mood fluctuates, but our general happiness is more genetic. That's boring as fuck. Most of us probably don't believe we need a formal definition of happiness. We know it when we feel it, and we often use the term to describe a range of positive emotions, including joy, pride, contentment, and gratitude. But to understand the cause and effects of happiness, researchers first need to define it. Many of them use the term interchangeably with the subjective well-being, which wait, what the fuck? How old is this article? They're quoting things from 2007. That's not a good sign. Well, I hope you learned something, Andrew.
What is learning?
What is happiness and how to be always happy in life? It's a question I asked myself many times, and probably it was one of the first questions that pushed me to begin my personal development journal, which I decided to start over 10 years ago. So what is happiness? I don't care, just give me the steps. So why some people are happy all the time? Happy people focus on what they have, when unhappy people focus on what's missing. That's deep as hell, bro.
Too deep.
8 inches. The last
finish that quest.
The last post on our website is from announcing the first 24-hour live stream in the summer of 2016.
Beautiful.
Kill yourself. That's right. I want you to die. We're probably not going to be able to. We're probably not even going to be able to do a 24-hour live stream this year.
Ooh.
Because someone's got work every day.
What's up, my dudes?
Nah, it'll just be me. Just sitting there.
24 straight hours of fidget spinner. No?
Where's my fidget spinner? Hold on, I'm gonna go find my fidget spinner. Well, I didn't find my fidget spinner, but I did find my fidget spinner.
Yes.
Remember that picture you found of those rocks that unzipped and then they had teeth in them?
Mm-hmm.
By the way, that poem thing that we did, I won, apparently.
Mm.
Oh, here's the poster by Augustus Gloop. Oh, so sexy. For my shirt. Oh, it's a bow. I thought it was a pickaxe. What? Here is the other quiz. Oh, the quiz. I'm gonna check the quiz.
I need to update my quiz.
No, you don't. Don't spend your time with dumb shit like that. I don't even want to take this. It's so stupid.
It's deleted.
Don't even waste your time deleting it. Just pretend like it doesn't exist anymore.
Hey, Andrew, remember your quiz? Nope, I don't remember that. What are you talking about?
William says we should work on the album during the summer, the next album. I'm like, it's not like we're gonna have more time during the summer than we would during like an actual break.
Ayo.
Thing is, it's all just gonna come down to you, Andrew.
Ayo.
Yeah, so
Ayo.
it's gonna be the NIP without Cancerous Throat.
Crap.
We'll just come up with another elaborate reason of why you didn't show up.
Perfect.
Sorry, Cancerous Throat has work. What do you mean? He's employed?
Ew.
Who gave him a job?
It's disgusting.
I just came from prison to spit some bars. I went through the mental scars, and now I'm shooting for the stars. I went to the bar, ordered a beer. Then you'll hear with your ear, I am something more than Shakespeare. Cancer's throat is out of here. Blech.
Beautiful.
Yeah, I'm not done feeling dead inside yet. I'm just gonna let it keep going.
No. I just hear fidget spinner.
Yeah, this is what I think of your shit. Doesn't work like a fan.
Really?
Kill yourself. And actually do it this time. Go through with it. Go through with it. Do it.
Alright, gotta turn the fan on first.
I
Why would I turn
described
the fan on first?
that act of suicide to William, and he was so confused because I didn't have a ceiling fan in my room. I was like, that's not the important factor. I can find a ceiling fan. It doesn't have to be in my bedroom.
The important thing is that you knock everything over.
Yeah, let's do that thing where we laugh about suicide. That's a great idea. Good job,
It's the
Andrew.
only thing that provides me with joy, okay?
Oh my god. I feel like if I just keep sighing, eventually the sadness will go away.
Some days I wish it would rain all day. Maybe that can make the pain go away. Not really, though. I'd just be wet and in pain. But, you know, at least I'd be wet.
At what state, like, not like I don't mean like in
Wisconsin.
our country, but like at what point in your life, how miserable would you have to be to actually find a new job?
Very.
Oh, okay.
I'd have to hate the people. And get paid less. Or just really hate the people. Because make a solid $3,000 a month.
Well, it sounds like it's not solid because you keep missing money.
That's true. 14 hours worth of money. Which I could very much use. Considering I'm paying for college.
Yeah.
Like, I'm trying to buy stuff, and it's like, no. Oh, yes, breathe. So breathe.
Man, I gotta stop looking forward to you getting home from work, man. So it's a lot of, you know, just letdowns, you know.
Sorry I couldn't make you more depressed.
Yeah, I know. It's disappointing.
You know, disappointing is another word for cutting your penis off.
Disappointing is another word for how my parents think of me.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, what? I didn't agree with you. What are you talking about?
What you talking about?
Nothing.
What you talking about, Willis? You know what I think, Andrew?
No.
Well, that's good. It'd be kind of weird if you did.
I always know what you're thinking.
Well, that's what I
You
was
said some
hoping
very
for.
hurtful things.
So, what kind of things are you spending all your money on? Drugs?
Yeah,
As long as it makes you
bunch of-
happy.
a bunch of hookers and cocaine.
I like the idea of you spending all the money that you're getting on useful shit to make you happy, when the fact that the thing that
I
you're
can't use it.
the way that you're but like the way that you're making money is what's making you miserable, and the money you're getting you're using to spend to try to make yourself less miserable. I just find that funny in my head.
I'm a hooker.
Yeah. Young rich man goes to Vegas, purchases all the hookers he can get, and then kills them all. No
Guess them all
hookers
fight to the death.
survived. Hosts Hunger Games in his own hotel.
Whoever wins gets all the money.
And gets to blow him. I feel like the blowjobs would happen before the Hunger Games.
Next person to get a blowjob that isn't me dies.
Don't bring up old shit.
Oh. Okay, next person to give a blowjob that isn't me dies.
If we're not doing Borderlands or hanging out tomorrow, that means my day is free and I can spend it on useless shit.
Yes!
I know that for my mental health I should get out of the house, but the likelihood of that happening is very low.
Hey, nice. Good job.
Like, my mom was like, hey, have you been outside today? I was like, if I said no, would you kick me out of the house? And when she said yes, I said no, and she's like, well, too bad. She's like, why do you keep trying to get kicked out of the house? I have this urge inside of me to be homeless.
Help, I'm dying. Yo, he dead.
We all are.
That is true. Too true.
My
Stop
grandma
it.
said to me when I saw her, I was like, how are you doing? She's like, it feels good to still be alive. And I just stood there with a straight face because I didn't know how to respond to that. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Grandma, you should talk to your old friends. I'm gonna need a Ouija board for that. Wait, no!
Oh, I thought you were going to go, whale! My grandma's a savage.
Biggest roast comes from my grandma. We need a Ouija for that whale.
Want to talk to your grandpappy? I thought he died a couple years ago. Yeah, well, I just got myself a Ouija board. Oh, hey. Don't have to pay the bills, the phone bills for this one.
I'm the last one of my friends alive. What? Oh. Starts crying.
She's like laughing, but with tears in her eyes. Oh, God.
In the middle of laughing, she breaks down crying.
Oh, God. We're terrible people.
I'm saying that as my grandpa's dying and he's gonna be dead soon. Then I start crying.
Yeah. My mom's mom is getting to that point where it's like she's forgetting everything and she can't walk anymore.
So two very, very different things. It would be different if I had, like, you know, more than one grandpa.
Oh.
The other other one's just like, hey, Andrew's dad had a good idea.
What, give up his kids?
No, run away.
Oh. Oh, God. Gonna try not to go completely insane by the fact that all the people that I interact with besides you guys on the internet is children.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah. Every time I live stream, I can tell that it's kids watching because everything is misspelled.
Because they're always like, hey, I didn't get Andrew's number before he left. How's he doing?
Hey, this is a God video. Oh, thanks.
A God video?
Oh yeah, I
Hey, have you heard about our Lord and Savior? No? Okay.
Do you have any days off during the week?
Yeah, I had a 3-day weekend.
Wow, how very unspecific of an answer. You have a 3-day weekend, or you had one?
I had one last Saturday, Sunday, and Monday.
Oh, I was gone.
Yep.
Well, when's your next off time? Off with your head.
Sunday. And then I work through Saturday to next Sunday.
We should hang out on Sunday.
Easter.
Oh,
I'll bring my egg suit.
Hopefully I don't have anything on Easter. And then you say, oh yeah, I have to go out. I have a date on Easter. And I'll say you're cheating on me.
Like, you didn't let me have 2 dates in one night.
I bet he can't
It's your
fidget
fault.
spin like I can.
What do you mean he?
What do you mean?
Do you know something about her that I don't?
One thing I do know is that no woman would ever agree to go on a date with you. You'll take what you can get.
I'd die right now.
That's another thing we talked about in the podcast, how we're both assholes who will never tell a girl that we like them, but when other girls ask us out, we say no. Oh, God.
I told my dad that people tried to ask me out before, and I said no, and he's like, that takes a lot of courage, and it's like,
No, it
yeah,
doesn't.
that's how I feel.
Oh, for them, not for you. I was like, turning them down takes absolutely no courage whatsoever. It's the complete opposite.
He's just like, their self-esteem is probably destroyed now, and I'm like, Dad, that's me all the time.
Yeah, don't make me feel
That
bad.
is the entirety of being male.
What?
What?
Why, 'cause your dick's so small?
Yes.
What's something you have that is a positive but could be seen as a weakness? Well, the fact that my massive dick, every time I get hard, I actually feel faint.
First time I stand up, it impales somebody.
How did you know that your coworker had a massive dick? Oh, well, it's just one of those things that gets out in the office. He should not be getting it out in the office.
A order on the office has got a big cock.
One day I slipped over it. I thought it was just a massive wire going outside my computer, but no, I was like Larry.
Get that out of my computer.
There's not enough space for the both of you. It's either you or your dick. One of you has to leave. Guy's dick is so big, he has a girlfriend and his dick has a girlfriend.
He's standing outside in the rain while his dick is doing his work.
I thought you were gonna say with an umbrella on his dick in like the rain. What the fuck is going on? I'd just be like staring out the window like, what the hell is Larry doing out there? That is a weird umbrella. Wait a second, that's not an umbrella. Oh, God. And that's how you live like Larry. You know, it's been a year since we did that episode. It became a meme that we weren't gonna do it anymore. And now we kinda have to not do it anymore. Oh, God. We had so much ambition for that, and it died so fast. Christ.
Just picturing Larry standing sadly outside in the rain. Everyone's just really confused about what he's doing with his umbrella. Whenever he gets even remotely hard, an umbrella shoots out of his...
His tip is so big he can put an umbrella in it. Jesus Christ.
The top of it just surrounds it.
Oh, God. He holds, like, his wallet in the foreskin. Christ. Christ almighty.
No.
Well, this, shut up. This, sometimes, yeah, stop it, stop it. I didn't do that on purpose.
It's getting worse.
I was gonna say, it's cause, the thing is, talking with, you're so jaded that I just feel like I shouldn't say anything at all. We should get together on Sunday and we should work on a Cheesy Nips Floppy Nips album, or we should go out to the most closest grocery store and record Andrew's food reviews. There we go. That wasn't that hard, was it?
I'm pretty hard.
Yeah, well, at least Larry's not hard, because it caused fainting. It caused
Causing an umbrella to shoot up his pants.
It causes me to not speak English.
Hello. I searching for a win.
No. No.
Stop right there.
I think you'll find that was a ray scissor. Wait, nope, didn't say that right.
Do you even speak English? No. Who are you?
All the
I don't
king's
even know.
horses and all the king's men. Could not figure out how Larry got his chode soft again. It just goes for miles. I couldn't tell if that's the building we were working at or Larry's dick. I keep walking into the tip on accident. Like, wait a second, there are this many umbrellas in our building.
Our building is this rainy.
God, rip Christmas dick. Rip beating Minecraft. Lasted 26 episodes.
Hey, that's pretty good.
Skykick.